One of the easiest ways to drive revenue faster from a channel like LinkedIn is to run ads to open opportunities that are already talking to your sales team. We call this process acceleration, and running acceleration campaigns, it doesn't require a lot of budget because you usually don't have as many open opportunities and the audience sizes are much smaller. And what we can do is we can be a great partner to sales and try to move those deals faster through the sales process. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through our 3-step playbook that we use inside our ad agency to run LinkedIn acceleration campaigns. If you're new to the channel, I'm Silvio Perez. I'm the founder of AdConversion. We teach 8,000 plus B2B marketers how to master ads, and we manage over $3 million a month in ad spend for top B2B SaaS brands. Let's go ahead and dive into the 3-step playbook so you can put this into practice after this video. As I mentioned, this is a 3-step playbook, so I'm going to be walking through exactly how to do this so that you can be a great partner to sales and try to move those deals along faster. First step is we want to send open opportunities to LinkedIn for targeting. So we want to create a connection from your CRM and the LinkedIn Ads Manager. So anytime a new open opportunity is marked qualified in your CRM, it gets sent into LinkedIn, and then that way we enroll it into our evergreen acceleration campaigns. The way you could do this is you could use Zapier. It's personally one of my favorite ways to do it. And inside of Zapier, you're going to create a workflow to send company information of, again, specifically those qualified opportunities to LinkedIn ads. So you can see here on the right, I've got a whole workflow created in Zapier where I'm connecting HubSpot to LinkedIn ads. And in this example, I'm showing you when the deal the deal stage is marked as qualified to buy. It is then getting pushed as an audience into LinkedIn ads. So this is really cool because what this does is now we're setting up this dynamic audience so that it can run in the background as like an evergreen workflow. And it's not something that we have to like go in and update and manually upload a list every single time. So highly recommend setting this up so you can just automate this entire process. If you don't have a large enough list in terms of the amount of open opportunities that you're targeting, you could always target companies manually inside of LinkedIn ads using the company name targeting feature. So you can see here in this example, I'm specifically targeting Google ads. This is great when you don't have audience size and you just need to go like hyper focused on a specific company. This is one of the perks of LinkedIn. You can run these one-to-one campaigns. So it does take a bit more work where you have to like go in here and target each company and add it into your audience. But if you don't have a large enough list, this is a good workaround. Otherwise, like definitely make sure you set this up dynamically. Once we have that list pushed into LinkedIn and we're able to target the open opportunities that we care about, the second step is we want to launch social proof and objection campaigns. So it's important to remember that prospects usually don't buy due to value or price. Those are usually the two reasons why somebody won't move forward with you. And social proof campaigns really help us improve the perceived value of our product. And then objection campaigns can really help overcome price and any other objections that might stop somebody from making the final decision to move forward with us. So social proof is other people saying how great you are. Here's an example for our ad agency where we have a customer of ours that talked about how we drove almost $2 million a year in qualified pipeline from ads, which was incredible year over year. And then basically what we're doing is we're taking her post in this case, and then we're boosting it as a thought leader ad to our open opportunities, which is pretty cool. So this is also where social proof, you could use the thought leader ad format and make it even more powerful, where it looks organic and it's native, and you take that existing post and then you promote it. Here's another one from another client of ours where she's talking about like how working with us is like having a strategic growth partner. So we're taking that and then we're promoting it to our open opportunities. And this is really powerful because, again, it's about value versus price. And especially in the agency world, like expertise and a lack of expertise is a big objection. So hearing directly from your customers, not only saying how great you are, but publicly posting on their LinkedIn's how great you are is like another level of social proof. Objection campaigns can vary, but the goal is simple. You really want to just focus on addressing the key sales blockers. So continuing our example of experience, this is a post where we're showcasing an award that we got. So we won Paid Ads Agency of the Year, a cybersecurity marketing conference, which is really cool. So we're basically showing this image where we're saying, hey, we're not just any agency, we're an award-winning agency. And then we're showing the images and then we're promoting it again to our open opportunities. So in addition to the social proof, they're also seeing these types of campaigns that we're trying to overcome objections. And this is where you can get really creative. I really recommend that you speak with sales and you ask them, hey, what are the most common objections you're getting in the sales process? And then work backwards and think, okay, what's a way that we could try to overcome that specific objection? So for example, maybe for pricing, you could come up with a pricing calculator, right? So this is where you kind of have to get a bit creative, or maybe for social proof, you could do case studies or testimonials, right? There's so many things you could do, but once you have these two types of campaigns in mind, it really allows you to then have a framework to think within to be able to stand up these two campaigns. Now, with these two campaigns alone, just to think about how powerful this is, prospects now are seeing other people praise you, and you're seeing that third-party validation and proof. And then in addition to that, you're overcoming proactively objections in the sales process. So, your sales team doesn't have a ton of time with their prospects. They might have a 30-minute demo here and there. So they don't have a lot of time to cover the full scope and breadth of how you can actually solve their problems. So if you're coming up these objection campaigns and you're running these unique angles, you could really help further educate those prospects as they're in the sales process. And especially when you're enterprise, perception is reality. And if they see you more often, they're going to perceive you as bigger than you might be. And you can use that in your favor in terms of improving the win rate and shortening the sales cycle. And to really just emphasize, the best part of this entire acceleration process and this playbook is that it's low cost and it can deliver a huge ROI. Because if you want to drive ROI faster, it's easier to start from the bottom and work your way up than start from the top and work your way down. Meaning it's easier to start from the bottom of the funnel and go up versus start from the top of the funnel and go down. Because again, these people are like steps away from becoming a customer. So just getting them to convert at a faster rate and a higher deal size is much easier than now going and convincing a complete stranger that they're interested in what you have to say in the beginning, and then getting them to sign up, and then getting them on a sales call, then qualifying. There's so many steps that have to happen versus these people are like 2 steps away from entering the door, and you just got to help get them through. Hope this video was valuable. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Really helps us grow our reach as a small channel, and subscribe so you can be notified of future videos. When you're ready, check us out over at AdConversion.com and join our community of 8,000 plus B2B marketers and master ads with our free courses. I'll see you in the next one.